Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. We're hitched up and ready to go to Elk Neck State Park in Northeast Maryland. See, you got the 150 rigged and ready. Got the two Pelican kayaks on the top, the bicycles in the back. And if you notice on mine, got a new accessory back there. We'll talk about that a little later. I am using my weight distribution hitch since I switched from a 3/4 ton to a 1/2 ton truck. But I rigged it so that I don't have to lift that 100-pound hitch and wreck my back again. I have a dolly that allows me to slide it right in there without lifting it. And the rig is packed and ready. I just got to close the door and unplug it, and then we're ready to roll. I'll bring you back when we get there. We have made it to our site. We're in the Northeast Loop in Site 11. This is my first time in this site, but this is, of course, our favorite loop at Elk Neck. You can see we're in Site 11. You can see it got the flag out. You see macadam back to where the camper sits. So it's a little bit elevated here. Relatively level. I didn't have to put anything under the seats. On the fun side, because of that gravel, we have the carpet out. It's got a nice fire ring, picnic table, lantern post. First, we got the chairs out. It's a Fort Wilderness chair. Now you can see there are some stink bugs. So I'm keeping everything closed when I'm not using it. Got the bucket there from the condensation from the air conditioner. Over here on the service side, you can see it's full hookups. So we have sewer. Now I use 3 hoses on the sewer. Got the water line there, and the electric 50, 30, and 20. I didn't bother putting my electric check, monitor system on there. I'll hook that up a little later. I still have the kayaks racked. I do have the bikes here, and I put this Pika Boost Live All e-bike conversion unit on there. More on that later. But that is our site. It's a nice site. Of course, Elk Neck, one of my favorite campgrounds. Now, we got a big crew here this year, but the site looks good. Should recognize that rig. That is Tim and Dawn's. They're in Site 9, and Tim started towing his Maverick. And you can see he put his kayak racks that he had on the Jeep on here. You can see they're much lower, so it's much easier to bring those down. Big Al made the trip. He's here. And there's Molly. And here, you should recognize that rig. That is the Hams. There is Jean right there. She's an avid kayaker.
Yeah, real avid.
And YouTube associate.
Yeah.
They're in Site 7. And you can see he's got it backed all the way in here. So, again, full Sites 1 through 31 are full hookup. And he's got a little bit of his carpet out here. You can see he's got a nice big area over here. They might recognize the BBB Southern Correspondence camper here at Elk Neck. They're in Site 18. You got the flag flying. You see Keith Neefson. So he made the journey from Newport Richey. And of course there is Hazel Baden. with her two different color eyes. So here is the Stobbs site. This is Jeff and Missy. They have a Salem hemisphere. And of course they have their sign hanging up there. And this is site number 30 in the campground. A nice site. Now originally I was going to start doing loop tours of the other loops in Elk Neck State Park, since I've done several videos on the Northeast Loop. But you can see most of the areas are closed, and that's because they are renovating all the bathrooms in the various loops. So there, and Rogues Harbor, the boat dock and boat ramp, that area is also being renovated. So they're closed with no access. So we can't do that, but we'll show you some other things. I tested out the Pika Boost 2. It uses your phone app and this device to control it. A couple things to talk about. It does help in cruise mode. First of all, to get cruise mode to work, you have to switch your region to private roads. And that'll drag it along pretty nicely on level surfaces. But it doesn't do as well on steep hills. You can push this button when you're in assist mode, this front piece, and that'll help you climb. But it's not like some of the other e-bikes that, you know, you just twist the throttle and climb the hills. So depending on whatever your mobility issues are, that Pika Boost may or may not be helpful for you. French dip.
The French dip table.
Yeah. And the fish and chips. We are on the Northeast Creek, off the Northeast River, doing a little kayaking. Got the crew here. Of course, Tim is our land director. We got Brian up there. Dawn's ready. Jean's ready. Marie's crashing into me. Only use one of them. Look at Jean ripping right through there with her pungo. Now we're in the lead. Okay, remember, these guys are fishing over here. Give them a little wide room. This is the Northeast Community Park at this waterfront. And they have a little museum here also, and free fishing docks. Watch out for those snipes, Tim. They're walking right by your feet.
I don't know where he ever came up with that.
Well, snipes, as a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout, we used to hunt snipes. And then the other thing was, we would always have to find, you know, the rookies, the new people we'd send them to the other camps to find a left-handed smoke shifter. I thought I saw one with orange wings.
Wow.
Hey, ducks.
Hey, ducky.
They're hanging out.
I love ducks.
A lot of wildlife.
I think they're so pretty.
Yeah. Very colorful. Do that and we'd run up here and then walk into town, so we didn't have to walk all the way from the house.
Did you kayak when you were a kid?
Well, we had a little 12-foot boat. The neighbor kid had it with a little 10-horse engine. That's a fishing boat, and Grady White is a really high-quality boat.
Oh, it's brand new.
And they are very expensive, but they last forever.
Oh.
Yeah, this is quite calm back here in the protected water. It's a good idea to bring the kayaks on. I almost didn't. I love the backwater, man. It's just so pretty.
You just see so much more.
Yeah, let me get out of your way so you can take your pics.
I'm glad we get to see those.
Yeah, see the turtle?
We've
Right.
not seen these kind of mallards in a long time.
Yeah,
Where's the turtle?
right here. And then there's a heron behind him.
Oh, I do see the turtle. I named a new species of ducks.
Yeah.
I was out kayaking with Todd on a little lake, and we saw these ducks that I've never seen before.
2 turtles.
They became the different ducks. Right, I'm missing the turtle. Right here. Up in
2.
front of,
One's
in front of
really
me.
gray.
Oh, down there. Got it. Yeah, his shell looks muddy.
Yeah.
Looks like he hasn't been in for a while.
His head's up in the front.
Yeah, he's dried out up there on his log.
He should jump in.
Hey, Mr. Turtle.
You hear that, buddy?
He's pretty. Look at that red on him on the bottom.
He's waving.
He's waving to us.
White finger.
Okay, Molly, we're heading out to the lighthouse. This is what, trip number 11 for her? Or 10?
10. She didn't come out as a puppy.
Trip number 10. Oh, that was easier than I thought, Tim.
This steer is pretty good. It does tight some.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, enjoy, Molly. This is the 10th year that Molly has gone to the lighthouse. Sadly, I'll be her last. This is the steepest hill. Little drink of water. Oh, okay. Turkey Point Lighthouse, Tim and Molly. That looks good, Molly.